Okay, this is our total body love workout. And we're starting with the arms overhead together, feet together. So starting off, just the upper body, reaching right and left, right and left. So it's like you're lifting the rib above the hip and every time getting a little bit taller. I was explaining this one other time, it's almost as if you're trying to wiggle out of your shirt without using your arms. So right and left, getting longer, using the breath. And then hold center, we're gonna take the whole body side to side. So if you wanna go a little slower or a little faster, take it at your pace. Inhale, reach. Side to side, come back to center, take your feet nice and wide with the toes turned in, arms out wide. Hinge forward at the hip. Inhale, we're diving down, weight in the toes, and then inhale, come up for a little back bend. So forward, inhale, exhale, reach up and back. And forward, inhale, abs tight, keeping that back flat, inhale up and back. One more each way. So on the exhale, coming down hamstrings, weight in the toes, inhale up, back stretch, ab stretch. And then relax the arms and take the palms up and pull back. So now we're looking for that bicep stretch, chest stretch, and quad stretch. So remember to push the hips forward. Good, big reach. And next, with the palms down, kicking up to the hand. So right away, belly button pulls in. This is a good chance as we go through all these different dynamic stretches here, just to see, okay, is anything tight? Anything need a little extra stretching, loosening, warming up, all the above. One more on each side here. Plant the feet wide. We're gonna take a side lunge, reaching for the opposite foot, and then a rotation back. Inhale up the middle. Let's keep the feet where they are, and then come across to the other side. So you're just taking that moment in the middle to get really tall again. Cross low enough to stretch on the inner thigh. One more here. And then ankle over the knee. So now we're standing on one foot, cross ankle over the knee, squat and switch. Squat and switch. Okay, so the tighter you are, the more you might need to feel the need to bend instead of squat. You might need to do a little bit of combo. Try to get mostly a squat. One more on each side. We want to loosen up those glutes, piriformis muscle on both sides. Okay, feet anchored, one arm up, one arm at your side, side bend, overtake the arm over your head, stretch. Exhale all the way up and switch. Belly button pulls in tight, reach out through the fingertips, one more each way. Really stretch up and out of the body. You're trying to just give it 100% on the reach, on the stretch, all the way up, and then an easy rotation. So if you have some dumbbells that you can add in to the workout today, would definitely recommend that. We have some combination exercises where we're gonna do intervals of lower body and upper body together. So first thing will be from our lunge position. So if you're really tight in the hips, you could start with no weight and just use this to stretch, tucking the tailbone under. We're gonna go straight down. And if you have weights, we do a bicep curl as well. So you can either hold and do it at the bottom, which is a little more advanced, or you can do it on the way up, which is a little easier. So lots of options there. I'm coming in to take a close look. Nice, Suzanne, beautiful. Okay, so we're timing this, keep going for another 10 seconds. And then we're gonna be switching legs, but continuing with the arms. So that's gonna be the fun part, is continuing with the arms. Yes. And then switching legs right here. I'm trying to switch over to getting Zoom on my phone because my laptop is about to die. So I'm adding myself to the group here. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, that's really loud. Okay. Switch to a push-up. That'll be for 30 seconds. One. And come on up. Okay, back to the lunges. So when you're ready, come back up on your feet. And this time we're going to hold that lunge at the bottom. So hold the lunge, try to have your thigh parallel to the floor, body weight in the heel of your foot. And then just the bicep curls.
Recording in progress.
Here we go. Okay. Is that echoing? Other leg. Is that any better? Good, 5 seconds. Except that I'm unmuted. There we go. Okay. So from here, 30 seconds of push-ups. If you're up for a little bit of an extra challenge this time, I want you to see if you can alternate lifting one leg. So if you're doing your push-ups, on your knees, then just forget that altogether. But if you can, lifting one leg as you come down. You could do this also with the knee, as long as you're squeezing the glutes, so nice and strong. As you go, last 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and make your way back up. Okay, new combo. So take those same dumbbells that you had for your lunges with the bicep curl, or no weights if you're using no weights. We're gonna have the weights starting at the shoulders this time with the feet wide. So we're taking a sumo squat, coming down, and as we go up, pressing one arm straight up. So single squat press, and then on the third squat, both arms going up. So depending on how much weight you have, you could opt for that third squat to be without a shoulder press if you're needing that break. And really strong through the abs. So abs super strong, nice and tight. Let's make sure that we're not arching that lower back. Another way of thinking about it is keeping those ribs, the front ribs, down level with the hips. Good, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way up. Nicely done. Curtsy squat. So those weights are going to stay at the shoulders, crossing the leg over, and we're coming down nice and low, keeping the weights at the shoulders, down and up. So it'll be 15 seconds right here. Okay, so for alignment, weight is in the heel, the front heel Keeping the hip associated with the back leg, turning forward to stay square under the shoulders, switch legs here. So cross, turn, down and up. Good breathing, abdominals nice and tight. Good, big exhale, big kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the weights on your shoulders if you can. So we're going right into our sumo squat part 2. So this time, if you can do all of them with the squat and then both arms going up, please modify based on what you need. If your neck and shoulders are really tight and the weight is a little bit heavy, staying with singles is better, just as an option. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and then bringing the arms all the way back down. Okay, just for a second, you can shake out the shoulders. Get the legs crossed and ready for curtsy squats, the last set. Bring the weights to the shoulders, here we go. 15 seconds on each side. Thank you for your patience through that little glitch there. This time, it wasn't a Wi-Fi issue, it was actually my laptop cord got left at home. And just as we got started, it said it was about to die. So we're streaming through the phone now. One more here, switching to the other leg. Okay, hips twist. We're down and up. So just making sure your knee is tracking in the direction of your front toe. Doesn't really matter what angle the front foot is at. Make it comfortable for your knee, and then keep the knee tracking in that direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the arms just for a moment. Okay, we're gonna throw in a set of crunches here. So if you wanna take just one of your dumbbells, come down to the floor. I want you to know we'll be coming back up on our feet though. I think you should know that so it's not a big surprise later. So from the ground, maybe I'll turn this way. And we're starting with a hip lift where you're gonna have the dumbbell held just above your chest. Bring the feet up and lift and lower. So small lower abdominal contraction. Good, head stays on the floor, shoulders stay on the floor. And you're just holding that dumbbell right over the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're adding another one while we're down here. Take the arms over the head. And then we're gonna roll up. Push the dumbbell towards your feet. Exhale, roll up. As you do that, make sure chin is towards the neck. Belly button pulls in towards your lower back. So it's like a pull over and a roll up. 10 seconds. Big exhale as you're coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then taking the dumbbell, coming up to standing. We're gonna. Okay, here's your options. If your weights are really heavy, you're gonna do a bent over row, which is gonna be like this. So you're holding a squat and then pulling the arms up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. If your weights are really light, you're gonna skip the pullover, or you're gonna skip the row and do just the press back. So tricep kick back. If, like in my situation, you've got something sort of in between, you can do one row, holding at the top, one kick back. Down and up. One row, one kick back. You choose, okay, based on what you've got. 15 seconds. Should be feeling those glutes from holding the weights, from holding the squat. Make sure we're not rounding the shoulders forward at all. They're way back the entire time. Down, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your single dumbbell. We're going to go back down on the floor. All right. Adding on, a little bit different this time. So holding the weight above the head once again, but we're gonna roll up, hold at the top. So that dumbbell stays elevated, and we're gonna flutter kick the legs. So it's like you have no knees, belly button pulls into the lower back. Work your way down towards the floor, and then stay as low as you're comfortable. Let's strongly uncomfortable, or like firmly uncomfortable, but still able to do this without having that crazy form in the low back. So when it's strong, belly button to the low back. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head, keep the dumbbell here. One more time, just the hip lift, but we're gonna separate it with one pullover. So one pullover where you feel those abs tightening, and then one hip lift for the lower abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adding on one more time, rolling up, hold, and then we're going to scissor the legs. So out and in, under and over, chin gently down towards the neck, lower the legs just enough to feel it quite a bit through those abs, pushing out through the knuckles, but pulling the shoulders back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know what we're doing. Second set, back up, holding the squat. Everybody's in the squat, and then depending on your weights, either the bent over row, the tricep kickback, or the combo. Going for that combo again. All right, abs tight, back totally flat, like you're giving a piggyback ride, shoulders back. Here we go, 30 seconds. So when the arms come down, if you're doing a row, it's just to the length of the arm, not letting the shoulder drop at all. Up and kicking back. Good, 10 seconds. Keep the weight in the heels. Remember, you're supposed to be in a deep squat. Let's challenge those legs. 3, 2, 1, and woo. Okay. Coming back to the floor for more ab work. One dumbbell. Are you feeling the body love? Feeling the body love from head to toe. Okay, so feet are in front, lift the chest, take one dumbbell. And because we love our bodies so much, we're gonna do a little Russian twist here. So leaning back enough that if you had a ponytail, that it would be dangling behind you. So that's just make sure you're not sitting just vertically, you're reclined a little bit, the abs holding you up, and then we're rotating right to left. If for any reason you're not comfortable in your lower back doing this, please do this without the weight, or just repeat one of the other variations that felt good for you. Just always a good reminder that there's like not enjoying the exercise and doing it anyway, but then there's, your body is telling you, ouch, pain, sharp, something's not good. That's when we want to listen for sure. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, little break here. Second set, we're gonna hold the upper body completely still. This works just as well with no weight. So if your weight is heavy, try just the weight of your arms. You're gonna hold the dumbbell out front. Take the weight to the side, back to the middle, and then switch to the other hand. Right, passing it right and left. Try your hardest to keep your nose and your belly button in a straight line with no twisting. We did this ab routine in the boot camp this morning, and I said to them, it really helps to add those Muppet noises. As you pass, one more on each side. Okay, this is what it looks like with no weight at all. You just reach the arm back further, and maybe you also can start further back. 3, 2, 1. and then all the way up. Okay, because that was basically like 2 sets of Russian twist, we're gonna do this third part on the floor. So again, take the dumbbell for sure. And with the legs up, we're gonna lift the upper body, holding it here, and then alternating the leg one at a time, slowly coming towards the floor, as low as you can go without feeling like your hip flexors are doing the work on the way back up. So really trying to target those lower abs to lift the weight of the leg. Good, chin is down on the neck. So you might be feeling a little stretching, a little work on the back of the neck, but if it is straining, please bring your head back to the floor instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring the arms all the way back. Take the legs open, and we're gonna roll up the middle with the dumbbell punching through. So exhale, roll up, inhale, roll back. When you punch through, try to get that dumbbell as close to the wall in front of you as you possibly can. So in this case, we are rounding the upper back, one of the few times that you're going to hear me suggest that. So this is when we're working the chest and when we're working the upper abs. The rounded upper body posture is actually the result of the muscles contracting on the front of the body. One more after this. Best one, holding at the top for 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, shoulders down, lots of space from your earlobes to your shoulders. 3, 2, woo, and all the way back. And relax the arms. Okay, we're gonna do a little body love stretch. So this is now on your front, lengthening through the abdominals. I'm gonna turn so I can see you just a little bit better. Rest your ribs on the floor, and then bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Just kind of pry the chest up off the floor, enough to get a little bit of a stretch there, and then a couple of deep breaths. Okay, coming up onto one knee. Hip flexor stretch. So we're gonna lunge forward, tuck the tailbone under, take the kneeling side arm up, try to pull the arm back as far as you can until the bicep is beside the ear. Lunging into the front heel, and then take the arm up and over the body. So reaching out through the fingertips. You can pull the chin gently in towards the neck just a little bit. Okay, if possible, squeeze your glutes. One more deep breath here before we switch to the other side. Okay, other side to switch. Tucking the tailbone under, lunge, body weight into the heel, and then reaching overhead. So again, the chin can pull in a little bit. Inward, inhale, big reach, stretch. And then slowly bring the arm all the way back down. Okay, one final stretch. Because it's a body love workout, we're gonna open the heart center through the chest. So from back down, but this time completely on your front. Take one arm out, bend the knees, and roll in the direction of the extended arm. Chest, shoulder, bicep stretch. And then adding a nice deep inhale to go with it. And switch. Back to center. Okay, you're down on the floor. If there's any other stretches that you need to be doing, I want you to do those now. Because if you don't do them now, I mean, honestly, is it going to happen later? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. have a great day. Thanks for joining me today. It's Valentine's Day. It's a day of self-love. Do something wonderful for yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully you can join me for the Eldoa practice tomorrow, but it will be recorded. I will send that out to you. Have a beautiful day.
There we go. Ah.